Latest CBS News Battleground Tracker shows Joe Biden is still ahead in the key state of Pennsylvania. The Democratic nominee leads the president 51% to 44% there. And the survey was taken after last week's debate, but before Mr. Trump was hospitalized with the coronavirus. Our poll also found the coronavirus is a major factor for 2/3 of the voters in that state, which the president won narrowly in 2016. Nikki Petit spoke with voters there over the weekend, and she joins us now from Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. Nikki, good morning to you.
Tony, good morning. This is a swing county in a swing state which voted for Barack Obama in 2012, but then flipped for Donald Trump in 2016. And based on what voters here told us over the weekend, this year's election outcome may be razor thin once again.
Get it, Connor, pick it up.
Even on the sidelines of Little League soccer, the president's health was on voters' minds, including Trump supporter and teacher Nicholas Amatrino.
Our national defense depends on him, his health, and the people around him.
You want to win every ball, Purple.
Today, Chris Smith is the coach of his son's team, but as a firefighter, the Biden supporter works overtime to rescue his family's finances after COVID-19 forced his wife to close her small business.
Our business lost over $30,000.
Is that impacting your decision?
Yes, I really think our president dropped the ball big time on that. Here we are 6-7 months later, and we're no better off now today than we were back in March.
I believe that the government's doing everything they possibly can.
Nick Arnown, a self-employed engineer, says he has his own prescription for curing COVID.
If you do not have a good economy, you cannot save anything.
He's among those defending the president's handling of the pandemic. Pennsylvania's strict COVID restrictions may have kept cases per capita lower than many other highly populated states, but unemployment is just above 10%, higher than the national rate.
I just don't want to vote for Trump.
Along the Susquehanna River in Wilkes-Barre, voters we spoke with at this chalk fest are seeing blue.
I'm voting for Joe Biden. And I'm not really a straight party person.
What's motivating you going into the election?
COVID, big time.
Luzerne County proved pivotal last election, voting for a Republican for the first time since 1988.
I'm sort of leaning towards Joe Biden. I did vote for Donald Trump last time.
Why the switch, possibly?
The coronavirus.
This year, farmer Robert Graves says the division is personal.
I'm a registered Republican. I voted for Donald Trump, but I'm very disappointed in his performance and his conduct in office, and he won't get my vote again.
Are you voting for Joe Biden?
I am.
But he says his wife is sticking with President Trump. How does that play out at your dinner table?
I'm going to cast mine the way I want, and she can cast hers the way she wants.
And you'll stay married?
Oh, yes. Yes, we will. We've been married for 40 years already. I think we'll make it.
Here in Pennsylvania, 750,000 more Democrats are registered to vote than Republicans. But Republicans have been gaining ground since 2016, narrowing that gap, Tony, by more than 200,000.
All right, Nikki, thank you very much. Very interesting report. You know, you go beyond the polls, you hear from actual people, and some good marital advice there at the end, too.
Yes. I always think it's good to go beyond the polls because, as everybody points out, the polls didn't do so well last time.
Well, and
so it's good to talk to people.
It's always interesting to people to hear how people get to where they get.
Yes.
You know, to how they make their decision. What is it that really tipped them? What are they? And people everywhere are really concerned about the coronavirus. Obviously, it's affecting everyone's lives.
Well, as Ed showed us, 29 days left, but I think he has it right. The guy that says she votes the way she votes and I vote the way I vote.
We're married for 40 years. We're going to stay with it.
Not their first disagreement. Probably won't be their last.
Something is working.
All right. Nikki, thanks again. Great piece.